got this. Radio drop this. Hot shit, just watch this. I fucking promise. Too lit, do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it or just let it slip? Or they say I wanna be him cause my rap is tight. No, really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals from the girls, love to booze it. Party and lose it, that's the life I'm choosing. Not losing, that's my 2 cents, so use it. You know I'm back, as a matter of fact. I'm better than ever, never been better. I know that, I wrote that. Sipping on some coke and no jack. Could stare and bitch and take a pic. Kodak, I threaten the game, cause money and fame, they don't affect my brain. It's fucking all the same. I'm sick of hearing about these Insta names with Insta fame. Take a pic, sick, you're lame. A quick fix to shame. You lick dick for fame. A thick chick is slain. A chick picked to lane. I think I've gone insane. I think I've lost my brain. And honestly, I'm a motherfucking novelty. Said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. Said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit.
This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, 2 law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold up. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome.
Howdy.
It's not the midweek news. We missed it yesterday, but we're here on Thursday.
It's still in the middle of the week.
We missed Hump Day. Hello. Sarah's here.
Humper McHumperdink.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was
I wanted my
Hey, Sarah.
get me a camel. My name Humpy McHumperson, my own Hump Day camel. Like I said, it's gonna only be a 1 humper. Because 2 humps are too expensive.
Yeah, 2 humps pregnant.
Humper, yeah, you said the 2 hump camel.
2 humps are very expensive.
Yeah, one. I
That
guess,
1 hump you can get, for cheap. If anybody gets on here, you're gonna be like, "What the hell? They talking about how many humps you got to pay for?"
Yeah, well, apparently, 1 is fine, 2 is too many.
Yeah. As y'all can see, if you're live, Freebird is here.
With the tasty beverage.
Are we having a problem there, host there?
I don't see the chat. There we go. Hey, Mel, can you send a link to Beth? She says that it's coming up unavailable on her end.
I don't know. I'm showing everything's up and running.
Yeah,
So-
I'm watching it.
Well, look, Bam, I think is.
Bam's watching.
Bam's in the house.
She'll be in the house soon.
Pam?
No, Bam. Pam, Bam. We'll call her
don't
anything.
pick on Natasha. She just made a mistake.
Bam.
Just picking.
One of our listeners in behind enemy lines in the state of Washington sent a thing, want some stickers and stuff like that. And at first she thought Holstera was answering her. And she thought maybe it was she wrote Pam instead of Bam.
Oh, is that where he got Pam from?
Yeah.
I was wondering that.
But
Yeah, like me of all people.
Bam,
would forget
bam.
her name.
Did Natasha ever send you her address so I could send her some stickers?
Bam, bam.
No, but maybe she'll pop in on the podcast or something.
Natasha, you got to send us your address so I can mail the stickers out.
Holstera drinks with his pinky up. You drink a Pepsi with your pinky in the air?
I drink everything with my pinky in the air. I don't know.
It's really difficult for him when he's wiping his butt, though.
Shut the fuck up.
He's like, I poked myself.
Hey, did you know a bear has 42 teeth?
I'm not even answering you. All right, well.
Unless that's a little better than the other two trivia questions he had earlier before we started.
I think the first story we're going to talk about is I actually have a video on it, so we don't have to read it.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. I built this stuff yesterday. Apologize. I was doing escort. We had a little parade thing at the Children's Hospital in Baton Rouge.
You can't be an escort. That's illegal.
The department I work for, along with several other departments, including state police and stuff like that, were out, and they had I think 5 floats and some firemen and fire trucks, all kind of stuff, and we basically drove around the hospital and for the kids, and they got to look out the windows because it's all little sick kids, and so it was for the kids. So that's why.
Did they have some floats over there? I know you
We
said
had
there was some
5
floats in there.
five
Okay.
floats.
All right.
So that was why we wasn't here. But we're here tonight. It'd have been too late. Oh. You can take me very seriously with my bit emoji face. This is my cartoon face.
He's hard to take serious with his regular face.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
So this first story is about a former sheriff. He was sheriff for a very long time in St. Tammany Parish. Long time. Me and Holstera talked about it earlier. We kind of discussed it. I actually went to one of his fundraisers one time. I still have one of his things I got from the fundraiser. It says Jack Strange for Sheriff. I think it's in my storage building out there, which is really kind of creepy now. I might have to get rid of it, but let's watch the video.
Jack Strain has been found guilty at both the state and federal levels.
Last month, the jury found him guilty for sex crimes, and today he pleaded guilty in a federal corruption case. Erica Ferrando shows us the rise and fall of the former sheriff.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Jack Strain.
Residents in St. Tammany Parish voted Jack Strain to the top in 1995 when he won the race for sheriff. He was reelected again and again and again.
It is rewarding to our agency and humbling to me.
Actually, you look like a pervert right now.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was thinking.
The whole stereo.
He put that on just for that story.
Yeah.
That's his pedophile
face. Yeah, that's right there.
No, we're
Until
going to go ahead and get
2015
rid of the
when he
pedophile
lost the
face.
election. And since then, the residents he once served have watched the fall of their former sheriff.
That's got to really suck right there, being hauled into the same jail you used to be the total boss over.
Yeah.
Showed up to the federal courthouse in an orange jumpsuit and shackles.
It was a long time coming.
Unlike during his 2-week-long trial in Covington last month, none of Strain's family members showed up to the federal courthouse in New Orleans Wednesday. He pleaded guilty to a bribery charge involving a kickback scheme tied to an inmate work release program, a scheme exposed in part thanks to Eyewitness News investigative reporter Katie Moore and the New Orleans Advocate. Terry King with the group Concerned Citizens of St. Tammany has followed the case for years and was in the courtroom Wednesday to witness his guilty plea.
It was a nice thing to see him there. I would have loved to have seen all the evidence they had to present on the case.
Pervert.
He chose to plead guilty, and we'll take that.
This guilty plea in federal court comes a few weeks after the state sex abuse trial where a jury found Strain guilty as charged for 8 counts, including aggravated rape and aggravated incest.
The evidence was compelling. The evidence was overwhelming.
Strain will be sentenced in the state sex abuse trial January 18th. He faces life in prison. He'll be sentenced in the federal corruption case March 9th. For that case, he faces a maximum of 10 years and a $250,000 fine. But because he'll be sentenced on the state level first, Strain will likely serve both sentences in a state prison for life. Strain spent his 59th birthday Sunday in the Plaquemines Parish Jail, where he'll remain until sentencing. Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.
Strain's federal trial was set to begin December 6th, but
I guess they had to. I guess they moved him out of the jail from. I don't know. Anyway, he got four life sentences. Roy's not here. 4. Did he get 4? Ain't that what the news story said?
Yeah, but I was more concerned with the
4.
The fuck incest. Was it his kids?
I'm assuming it's one of his kids.
That I don't have an answer to.
I don't know.
Of who it was?
Yeah, I think one of them was his kids, huh? Well, he had an incest charge.
Well, he had an incest charge, so it has to have been one of his kids.
Or his grandbabies or something, but that's like taking it way crazy.
Oh yeah, but he got 4 life sentences, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. He'll never see the light of day. Well, not outside of prison anyway, because I'm sure.
What's going on right here?
Once he
look, he's still trying to figure out his little pedophile.
Yeah,
face. He's never had it before. Look at him.
How you gonna? Don't. I ain't no fucking pedophile, dude.
We'll take that face off. We're talking about your face.
We were talking about the face.
Look at it.
Lindsay said that I got to do it the whole episode.
Oh, Lord. But anyway, he got 4 life sentences. And like I said, it's really weird because I actually had met that man before. And I mean, if you look at him, he was a sheriff for like 20-something years or something in that parish.
A bunch.
But yeah, I mean, it was, I think.
That was St. Tammany, right?
St. Tammany Parish. That's one of them big rich parishes, too.
Yeah.
That's money people over there.
Yeah.
So, but if you're going to fuck with little kids, you're going to get what you deserve.
Oh, yeah, he's going to federal fuck me in the ass.
Yeah. So, all them years, he used his,
They gave him a mask that looks like aerospace. To take to prison with him.
What the fuck?
What the hell's he need a mask for in prison? He don't need it.
COVID, Omicron.
Oh well, he's got more to worry about. Especially, he'll never hit general population.
No,
at all.
They'll
no.
protect him.
So yeah, he'll never hit general population. So this next one, it's not a video. Do you want to read it?
Let Holster take this next one because I'm saving mine for the Chicago police.
The police officers charged.
I got it.
For sharing. I think this is this one. I got a browser up on it. Let's see if it's working. We'll try this stuff. Yeah, Melissa, you right. That is extremely messed up.
Which one are we on here? Because
police officers charged with sharing offensive messages with Wayne Cousin's name.
Yeah, it's a weird story.
I want to turn that off for a minute. Anyway, is it really that short?
Yeah, it's very. Well, it is what that short. I got pants on.
Oh fuck. Anyway.
Oh Lord. Yeah, just it's short. It's a short story.
I figured it was.
Stop talking about my pee-pee.
Jonathan Cobain, 35, PC William Neville, 33, and former officer Joel Borders, 45, are due to appear in Westminster Magistrate Court on March 16th. 2 police constables and 1 ex-officer charged with sharing grossly offensive WhatsApp messages with Sarah Everard murderer Wayne Cousins have been named by prosecutors after their shit.
Spit it out.
I knew it wasn't that story.
You reading an ad again?
Yeah. Fuck off.
An ad pops up. Yeah, don't read the pop.
Don't read the stuff that just pops up.
Rosalie Ansley, head of CPS, Special Crimes Unit, following a referral of evidence by the Independent Office for Police Conduct. The CPS authorized charges against 2 serving Metropolitan Police officers and 1 former officer. What they fucking do? Get it out. Each of the 3 defendants is charged with sending grossly offensive messages. Yeah, we fucking got that.
You just want to, what it sounds like, because I don't know who wrote this story. It's horribly written. This girl that's on camera, on the screen, if you're watching live, well, and this guy, I don't know what happened. This guy, he's the one that killed her, I believe. But he was a cop. This is what I'm getting out of the story. That this guy was a cop that killed this woman, and then the other 2 cops, I guess, were texting or talking about it or something like that. My thing was, I didn't understand. I mean, is that illegal? They didn't put down what they said, but to me, is it illegal just to make bad moral comments about something?
Oh, we're fucked if it is.
I mean, because that's what it seems like. I mean, that's what it seems like happened just now, is that they charge them for basically. Is this in Canada? Where was this at?
It's got. I mean, I've never heard of a magistrate.
No, that's got to be in Canada.
That's got to be.
So it's got to be a different law, because basically it sounds like
somewhere.
they're messing up with some First Amendment rights, freedom of speech and stuff over here. I mean, it may not be morally correct or nice to do it, but it's not illegal to
Still
be immoral. Yeah, so I guess that's Canada, but
had to give me the one story. It's all fucked up.
Hello, Natasha. We just mentioned you have to send your address so I can send the stickers.
So yeah, stickers.
Hey, Natasha. Hi, Dirk.
And hello, Dirk from California. I like that.
I hadn't even got any stickers yet either.
Well, remind me.
I'm still waiting on a fucking bumper.
We don't have no damn bumper stickers.
You got? Don't you have some pants you got ordered?
No, he wore his.
Oh yeah,
no, he put them
I
on.
love them things.
Oh,
thank God he didn't do it on camera.
You already put the pants on.
Yeah, he put yoga pants on. Yeah,
shit.
His kids had to go to therapy the next day.
Yeah, well,
they did.
That's what his wife said. They had to sign up for therapy.
His kids are in therapy.
After seeing him in the white pants, in the white stretchy pants,
Made
with
my
the
ass look fabulous.
It must have been the booty pants.
He must have the booty pants with the push up booty pants. He said he's from the Garcia, Los Angeles, dude.
I know, right?
Dude, I feel bad for him. Oh, she said she did send the address and that you need to try harder for a bumper sticker. I'm not doing people don't put bumper stickers on their car. What's this, the 80s?
No, well, apparently.
I remember back in the 80s and 90s, they had the little bumper sticker that said "shit happened" and stuff like that. I mean, come on, I'm not sticking no bumper sticker on my. I'm going to make something I wouldn't stick on my own car.
Because your co-host would like to stick one on his truck.
You just want to stick
I'm
something
proud of the podcast.
Well, I am too, but I'm not sticking.
I have a bumper sticker.
You're fucked. Are you serious?
Yeah, we've had
me and he's going to talk about it.
He's lying.
We've had them for 2 years.
Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, y'all got like all kinds of dead rats and shit hanging off that bus.
I'm going to tell you. See right here? Look, I did get this in. This came in. It's on the Etsy store.
Is that a ping pong?
No, it's a mouse pad with the little wrist thing on it, and it works fantastically.
It's a mouse pad.
It's
and
up
a ping
there.
Pong paddle. It's a dual combination.
Well,
yes, Melissa does do that. She bought a bulk collection of like "I'm gay" stickers, and she likes to sneak them on the back of our trucks when we ain't looking.
Yeah, that's like the little things you can put on there. It's like I like midget porn or something, gay midget porn,
exactly.
stuff like that. Yeah,
it follow me to the gay bar, shit like that.
I did that one year to a guy that I knew. He called me after his daughter saw it on his truck. He was like, "You sorry son of a bitch."
All right, this next story
out of Lafayette, Louisiana.
This next story is not out of Lafayette.
That's the order that I got it in.
Well, that's not must not be right.
Well, that's what happens when you're sipping whiskey.
This is what you sipping on?
2 stars, bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey.
2 stars,
it's bourbon whiskey.
I am drinking.
What's the next?
I'm drinking some. No, I'm not drinking no damn douche juice. I'm sipping on my Georgia Monkey.
Yeah, Dirk, I've seen that. That's
my drink I made.
insane.
It's delicious. You want to taste the Georgia Monkey?
What? No.
Why?
Anything with the name monkey in it, I'm not tasting.
You want to taste it?
Yeah, it probably tastes like a monkey's ass.
No, it's delicious. It's peach. It's peach pop, peach soda, the crushed peach.
Yeah.
Banana flavored whiskey.
I want a fried chicken.
No.
Dude,
that can't be good.
Dude, this fucking shit's delicious. I call it a Georgia Monkey because of the Georgia peach and the banana with the monkey. Georgia Monkey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here, take a sip.
Where's what's
Spreading the COVID?
What's the next story?
You can pop the top. You don't have to drink after me. I'll give you my cootie. Gave her some cootie. Said Freebird, he tried throwing away my big container of pickled. Yes, I did try to throw that shit away. It's sweet, but that shit's good, ain't it? Yeah.
That's not
Make
bad.
yourself a Georgia Monkey.
That's not bad. If if I was a female.
If you were what?
Female.
Sipping on something sweet.
Yeah, it's a sweet drink.
It's delicious. It's delicious. I like to. I don't like my shit. I don't drink them neat no more like that.
I like ginlets and stuff.
The next story is man accuses people of stealing his DNA. I have a video of it. And have you seen this? It's been all over.
DNA.
I don't even see that story.
Well, here it is. I might not have seen it, but
I got set up on this one.
You didn't set up. No, here we go. Watch the video.
Oh, we got to fact check him.
Yeah.
What? What y'all doing? No.
Oh, if you're watching the video, watch out because it has bad fucking language in it. Right when they're watching kids. Okay, just a warning beforehand. So stand by.
No.
That tends to happen.
When he said, "Now this man, these are all these people on this plane that are handcuffing or restraining this man are civilians because I believe they're in flight." And what happened is he accused the woman behind him of trying to steal his DNA.
Was she trying to suck it out of him?
I don't know if she was a succubus or not, but he obviously got some mental issues. And what's that how Ron White used to say? I don't know.
Want to be drunk in public. I don't want to be drunk in bars.
Yeah, I don't know how many of them it's going to take them to tie me up and restrain me on this plane, but I sure know how many they going to fucking use, which is like 8 of them. Uh-oh. That one guy right there, he don't have a mask on. They're going to take him off the plane, too.
You can't do this.
Oh.
Yeah, this is after 9/11 America, buddy. We don't tolerate shit on airplanes.
They are doing it. And if that woman wanted to suck your DNA, she sure can hell do it.
Oh, my God.
Hey, y'all, he needs to sit in the seat, so don't take
Hey, y'all. Look, I'll duct tape him to the seat, okay? So when we land.
Duct tape him in the floor.
No, just duct tape him to the seat. I guess they had no air marshals on this one.
his feet like that. He needs to be able to sit in the seat.
Hey, would y'all do something?
Oh, but they are doing something. They're taping your ass to the seat.
Don't do something. Don't let me go.
Did he say, don't let me go? They're just going to give you a big hug.
No.
Yeah. I want to was this on Spirit?
Well, I want to know, those seats are really fucking nice for an airplane.
Well, what I just want to know is, did he have a fuck Joe Biden mask on? Because I'll get kicked off the plane, too. That's for another podcast.
Thank God I've never had any shit like this.
Well, my thing is if you watch the news and everything now, people are stupid on airplanes, especially the sky waitresses. I heard that new term. Instead of stewardess, they're sky waitresses. The guy that does the Black Conservative on YouTube, I watch him, and he calls them sky waitresses. But they they done got real ballsy and stuff lately. But this guy obviously has mental issues. You know, I sure wish someone out in the viewing audience in the living room area outside the clubhouse would turn the volume down just a little bit since I could hear it in here.
Yeah, yeah, Bam.
I don't have that problem. I just got phone cards and shit that fly by.
But this guy here,
She
but
must be listening to her boombox.
no, she's listening to us, I believe. This guy, I think they said he has some kind of, he's paranoid schizophrenic. Something's wrong with him. Obviously, but lately there's a lot of fucking just crazy ass people flying on airplanes now.
Get that fucking bitch out the motherfucking plane.
And God, I just don't have nowhere I need to go to fly. I'm not leaving the country. So I can basically drive everywhere I want to go because I'm not going to Hawaii neither because, I mean, I didn't lose nothing over there.
Well, I can tell you, that plane ride sucked to Hawaii because it was 8 hours of suck.
Did you know the Hawaiian alphabet only has 13 letters? Speaking of Hawaii.
Yeah, anyway, this guy was like really just.
It really does.
Yes, thank you for turning the volume down there, outside there. But anyway, that guy, I believe he's probably going to be put on the no-fly list. I would assume.
I would assume so.
You think?
But thank God we didn't have any shit like that when we went to Hawaii because we'd have been turned around. Hell, it was already 8 hours with a mask on. But I had.
But you had to go. You had to go to Hawaii.
Sky waitress. We had.
You didn't have sky waitress.
I had a sky waiter.
A waiter.
A sky waiter,
sucks.
but his hair was as long as a Pentecostal girl.
Did you ask him what his pronouns were?
Well, he didn't give me any damn water, so I know that. I pissed him off because he wanted me to put my mask up, and I was eating sunflower seeds.
You didn't ask him what his pronouns were?
No.
You know what my pronouns are, right?
I didn't ask him.
Big Dick Daddy with the candy balls.
My pronouns Big Dick Daddy with the candy balls. Respect the balls, okay? Respect it.
There's a TikTok of a dude that literally held a French fry in his mouth the entire flight.
I saw
like
that. I couldn't have done it. I'd have had to eat it.
No, that's why
I would have had to eat the fry. I mean, I can't. I mean, it's just like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Like 3.
Well, according to the Hoot Owl that was on the commercial from 35 years ago, it was only 3 licks.
Yeah, I'll say 3. You lick it 3 times and you just bite it and eat it. It's delicious. It's delicious. Right?
Oh, yeah, look, Bam loved that one.
I ain't got no balls around my neck. My wife keeps them in her purse.
Oh, no, Freebird.
Oh, his Mardi Gras beads.
That's my Mardi Gras.
Yeah, he had to show his titties to get those.
I did.
You did?
Yeah. No, actually, I bought my own. So
you bought your own.
Yeah.
So you went. So you bought the beads, went in the bathroom, pulled your shirt up, and then you gave yourself the beads.
Yeah, I did. I knew going in. I was getting the prize.
Hey, my daughter got some from a homeless guy for after drinking hot chocolate.
Yeah. No, it was
that
cold.
Was down in New Orleans.
Cold hot chocolate. Yeah.
It was down in New Orleans
Yeah,
when
she
y'all
was gonna
came.
throw it away.
Um,
Have y'all seen the mall brawl?
No,
Y'all don't watch the news.
Oh yeah.
I watch the Newsmax all day long.
Did you see the 2 teenagers that were arrested for fighting in the mall? Well, one of them, I guess neither one of them really arrested, but they're making a big deal out of it because anyway, these 2 kids got in a fight. I think they're 15, 16 years old, something like that. They ended up getting in a fight. I think one kid's white or Mexican or something. I'm not sure. The other kids.
Damn, Bam! I tell you what, I'm gonna have to.
The other kid. Are you cold in here?
The fan,
it's called the icebox.
Fan must be on because apparently I'm going to have to use my beads to cover my nipples.
Get you some pasties next time, big boy.
That don't work, do
you? I can't look at him now. I can't look at him because he's right there, and my eyes are up here.
Bam started that shit.
He's nippalicious. But anyway, the kids got in a fight. Supposedly the black kid was taken up for another kid. They ended up getting in a fist fight. Cops come up and the white kid ends up on the couch. The black kid ends up on the ground getting handcuffed. everybody's hooping and hollering once these cops are, fired and all this stuff because they didn't. Why didn't they handcuff the white kid and this and that and this and that? We're gonna watch the video and we'll give my opinion. The only person that to me fucked up in this, and y'all can watch it and see, was the female cop. She's the one. She should have cuffed the kid. I would have cuffed him. I don't know why she did what she did. They wasn't gentle with him. If you're watching the video, she horse collars him and they jerk him down to the couch. I don't know why she then went to the other guy. He was cuffing the other kid. But like I said, my thing is the female cop is the one that fucked up.
I didn't see this video at all.
You didn't see it?
No.
It's on TikTok.
Yeah, it is. Here we go. That's a picture. Where's that other video at? I moved it. Here it is.
Calls for justice after a controversial mall brawl in New Jersey. Some advocates say skin color played a role in how two teens.
I'm glad she's not cold.
I should have. Well, I did wear a black shirt.
Involved were treated. As CBS 2's Dave Carlin reports, today protesters took their complaints to police.
One name repeatedly echoed across the plaza of Bridgewater Police Headquarters.
We are Kai. We are Kai. We are Kai. We are Kai.
These demonstrators are here supporting.
I think you might be able to take some penicillin for that Kai you got. I don't understand. They act like this kid got killed or something. He didn't. He got handcuffed.
Zakai, an 8th grader they say was racially profiled and brutalized by a pair of police officers, as seen in this video taken inside Bridgewater Commons Mall.
Now, I want to go back. They kind of cut it a little bit where you can see it. First of all, he wasn't brutalized. He was handcuffed, okay? Hopefully they'll show some more of the video. Well, they were both. It was
taken inside Bridgewater Commons Mall. The 14-year-old's aunt, Henri, talked about the caught-on-camera brawl between the teens that ended with police officers treating each boy differently. The aunt explained to the crowd what led up to it.
He was defending someone even smaller and younger than him.
See, now I want you to see how she just horse collared him, okay? And watch how they put him back down. This kid right here, he's already on the ground. So the cop didn't tackle him to the ground. But you see her hand up there. I'm pointing at it like y'all can see. Her hand, you see she's horse collaring him. So watch. I mean, she jerks him back pretty violently. All right, you see, now he starts getting up. This cop takes him back down and make the arrest.
A 7th grader against high schoolers. And he was met with not one, but 2 knees in his back.
Officers.
Okay.
Wait, at least it was on his back.
That right there, yeah, well.
Wasn't on his back?
We've all been, that's handcuffing technique. First of all, that female cop right here, she should have never left him unattended.
That's what I was just
She should have been handcuffing the other kid. This guy right here.
She handcuffed the first one.
Yeah, this guy right here had this kid under control and was doing his job. I don't know why she didn't do her job with him. I mean, I wasn't in her head, don't know, but there was no reason he wasn't needing backup.
Kneeled on and handcuffed Zakai, but the other boy named Joseph was allowed to sit on a couch, free to move about. When interviewed, Joseph said he received much better treatment and was puzzled by it.
I put my hands up like this, and I said, "You guys could detain me," but
so they need his permission to. You have my permission to detain me. I don't think so, there, Hot Rod. They probably were just gonna. They're trying to figure out what the hell was going on while they were fighting. He should have been in handcuffs, but that's on the female cop.
Said no because you were calm.
I guarantee you that's not what they said.
That is not.
I want to see body cam footage.
That's bullshit.
If they have body cams, because I very seriously doubt that. If she did say that, she shouldn't have. But
that's not the case.
But I doubt that was said.
Because he didn't look calm.
No. And I mean, every teenager I know never lies. They always tell the truth about everything.
To be fired. That is the outcome wanted by Zakai.
If they don't know how to treat the situation and deal with the situation equally and fairly, then they shouldn't be able to deal with the situation.
So a 14-year-old now knows how the cops are supposed to deal with the situation equally and fairly. Because all of his 14 years of life experience. How about you not getting in a physical altercation in a public place and breaking the law? then the cops wouldn't even have to come. So basically, whose fault is it? You and that other boy's fault. Actually, I think he threw the first punch. The other kid had his finger in his face, which pisses you off. But he threw the first punch. So how about you not break the law?
He's so quiet and shy.
Yeah, he looked real quiet and shy when he threw the first punch.
Being pushed into the limelight like this, especially on these circumstances, are not ideal for him. I'm not going to wait for my nephew to die to stand up for him.
Well, how about your nephew wouldn't even be in that situation if he's not breaking the law?
How about your little piece of shit nephew?
I'm not even saying the kid's a piece of crap. I'm just saying, don't break the law and the cops won't come around. But again, here you go with the stupid narrative. Cops just out. We just, wake up in the morning, get our civilian hunting license out, see how many people we can go kill. It don't happen.
No. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy reacted to this case with a statement.
No.
Watching the video left
New
him,
York
quote,
area.
deeply disturbed. The Somerset County Prosecutor's Office is helping Bridgewater with the investigation. On Saturday, representatives from both did not
Horse
comment
collar,
about a case
jerked him back.
calls for attention
He took him.
and justice.
She horse collared him. I guarantee you,
There's
cop.
no way. Look,
that other cop.
There's no way that she should have ever let him go.
That other cop, the guy cop, probably thought, okay, she's got him. I'm going to go ahead and cuff the other one.
Investigation.
Watch
On
it
Saturday,
again.
Representatives from
Watch.
both did
She
not
horse
comment
collars him.
about a case.
He jerks. He's not even looking. He pushes him back with her, and then he jumps on another kid who's still moving around a lot, trying to get control of the
Calls
situation.
for attention and justice. Grow
He didn't
louder.
use. That cop did not use any unnecessary force on that kid.
No.
At all.
When do we want it?
In Bridgewater Township, New Jersey, Dave Carlin, CBS 2.
They're what? Kai.
They want. I guess the kid's name's Kai or something, but they want justice and they want it now. Okay, well, let's put the kid in juvenile detention center for committing a battery. Both of them. Let's lock them both up, and we got to go lock the parents up too for raising kids that are out breaking the law.
Yeah, for raising.
Since we do that now too.
Little heathens out at the mall by themselves. So.
But of course, you got Ben Crump's involved in it now. Of course, because he sees a paycheck. That's all. He acts like he's some big civil rights person. He's an ambulance. He's a race baiting, chasing lawyer is all he is, looking for next limelight with money. So of course, he's involved in it. And
I wonder if they were fighting over beads.
No, it said they were fighting. They supposedly Kai, the kid that got thrown on the ground. Because if anybody listens to me, I don't like to use people's skin color because it don't matter. Everybody, we're all the same race. We're the human race. But the kid that got handcuffed supposedly was taking up for a younger, smaller kid that the other kid that didn't get handcuffed was supposedly picking on. Okay, well, good. That's good. That's a good thing. Take up for a weaker person. But in the video, Mr. I didn't get handcuffed had his finger in Kai's face, but he threw the first punch. So I mean, they're both wrong.
I'm telling you.
But the only cop that did anything wrong, and the only thing she did wrong was not handcuff him. I don't know why she didn't handcuff him.
She turned her back on that guy, and there ain't no telling what he could have had a damn knife.
She definitely needs to go. She needs some more. She needs some more training or something. I don't know why she didn't stay with her perpetrator. The other guy, the male cop, did not look like he was in distress and needed any help. So I don't know. Well, I'd like to see what more comes out of her. Of course, you got all these social justice warriors out here going, the cops are bad. They're trying to kill everybody. They're trying to. No, they were doing their damn job. They wouldn't have to do that. They wouldn't even have to do what they were doing if the kids wouldn't have been fighting and breaking the damn law in the first place. So
I think it was over beads.
I don't think New York is really up in the Mardi Gras and stuff like that.
Everybody's in the Mardi Gras.
Like I said,
Have you ever seen anybody throw beads to an empty side of the street?
No. Did you do that?
I did not. I saw that for the first time this past weekend at the parade.
Just throwing beads in the street, just littering.
There was ghost over there.
Nene Dog threw some beads to the empty side of the street.
Wow. Roy is in the house. He said his best friend Freebird. He's so happy
Roy.
to see you. Show Roy your hands. Roy's got a hand fetish. He's got some gay hand fetish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look, we'll both show you. Roy, calm down, son. Calm down. Here we go. If the kids don't want to get in trouble,
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
that's all they got to do. So let's move on. But anyway, they want the cops fired 'cause cops don't know what they're doing and this and that and blah, 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 blah. The only one that screwed up was the female cop not cuffing the kid. Other than that, everything was fine. The next story, there's a video on that too.
Well,
I'm going to let you read something eventually.
Well, I don't know what.
Well,
normally you'll text them in there.
Well, I emailed. Holster was complaining, so I emailed everything.
Well,
he wanted everything emailed.
He complained the last time. He complained because they were out of order when he gets them in the email. So it must have happened to me. So,
well, this next one.
What's the next?
We're going down to New Orleans area, Jefferson Parish. They arrested two Jefferson Parish deputies. Were arrested, charged, I think, with manslaughter. Over it was a shooting that happened. But we're gonna watch.
What if it's a woman slaughter?
No, it's called something else. I think that's called. It depends on what they identify as. I guess.
Exactly. It's got to be a man to be manslaughter.
Anyway, I'll pull the picture up first. These are the two deputies. These are the two deputies that were arrested right here. Now you know why it's not on national news.
Oh, yeah.
Because these are the two deputies that shot and killed a Mexican-looking guy. If it would have been the opposite way around, I guarantee you, it would have been
Wayans brothers.
It would have been no, it's not the Wayans brothers. But anyway, these two guys got arrested for manslaughter. Let's watch the video. Let me make sure I push on the right video. Here we go.
Welcome to WGNO News.
Welcome.
I'm Susan Roaston.
And I'm Kurt Sprang, and we begin with breaking news tonight. Just in the last hour, Jefferson Parish Sheriff Joe Lapinto announced the arrest and firing of two of his deputies.
The sheriff
arrested and fired them straight off the bat.
Says their body cam video shows an unjustified use of force in their shooting and killing of a man last week. WGNO's Anna McAllister is at the sheriff's office in Harvey. Anna.
Kurt, Susie, Sheriff Joe Lapinto says the two deputies who were arrested tonight are 29-year-old Isaac Hughes and 35-year-old Jonathan Lewis. Last Wednesday, deputies received a call about a noise complaint on the 500 block of Wilson Street in Marrero. When deputies arrived, they found 34-year-old Daniel Valley sitting in a car outside of a known drug house on the street. Sheriff Lapinto says Valley refused to cooperate with deputies and locked himself out inside of a car for about 10 to 15 minutes. When Valley dropped his hands, he hit his car horn, and that's when two of the deputies shot.
Damn!
There.
So it sounds like, I guess they were just checking him for a loud music thing. He's refusing to get out of the car or roll the windows down or anything like that. I guess, I don't know if a picture of the guy's on here.
Don't honk the horn. Cops have guns pointed at you.
He's got neck tattoos. I think he's Hispanic. He looks like he could be one of them MS-13 type guys. I mean, he wasn't the kind of guy, that he was at Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood,
He wasn't wearing that sweater.
No, he didn't want to get out of the car. I guess these two cops here got a little nervous, and when that horn hit. The one cop started shooting, and the other one, I guess, was like sympathetic shots.
No, stare.
Like that. So, anyway, here's the sheriff over here in Jefferson Parish. Uh-oh. I think I hit the wrong button. I did.
Is that Lapinto took over Harry Lee's? Was that Harry Lee's territory? Remember Harry Lee? That was the sheriff forever. That.
What happened to my video?
Well, I was. You need me to sing or something, or what? What's Hot.
Look, everything's been going too smooth.
Now that's more like it. Holster
There it
Welcome
is.
to WGNO News. I'm Susan.
Hold on, I'm gonna fast forward back where we were at. Where were we at? Here we go.
You sure you set this up yesterday?
Yeah, I did. No, I did it. I did it Tuesday. Here it is. It's the sheriff of Jefferson Parish.
Car horn, and that's when 2 of the deputies shot.
Their perception was that their life was in danger at that point in time. Unfortunately, the use of force in this situation was not justified. As much as I would love to be able to defend them, I don't believe there was any criminal intent at this point in time.
All right. They charged him criminally. They charged. They charged.
Remember where?
They charged him criminally, but he just said that. JoJo says Holster and his sexy cop look.
Thanks, JoJo.
But
grab a donut.
He just said he don't believe anything was criminal done. They charged him criminally, but let's finish listening to him.
Well, they're gonna.
Sheriff Lopinto says the men are being booked on manslaughter charges at this time. And I also spoke to the family of Daniel Valley. They say that they are devastated by the loss and they hope that justice is served. And Susie, as you mentioned, this is the first shooting to be caught on body camera video in Jefferson Parish. And right now, we're not sure when that video will be released. Kurt, Susie?
If and when it will be released, but those cameras have been on the job for just a matter of weeks at this point.
First test.
Thank you, Anna.
I'm surprised, like in Jefferson Parish, that as big as that department is, that it took them that long to get body cameras.
Well,
yes, Harry Lee
he was. Well, that's what.
Yes, Maryland. Harry Lee was the sheriff out there for a very long time.
Yeah, a long time.
In 1999, I went to a SWAT conference in New Orleans because I was on the SWAT team, and he was the sheriff out there then, and
he passed years ago.
Yeah, but he was the sheriff out there forever,
like a long time.
But anyway, if you want to watch his whole the sheriff's whole entire interview is like 20 minutes long. You can go find it on YouTube if you just search for it. But he says like a lot of stuff. I was like, really? Then why did they said we're still trying to figure out if that's what they want to charge him with or stuff like that?
Well, it's no different than
like
the case with the young lady that pulled her gun.
Well, we're going to be
taser.
talking about that in a little bit. The Potter case.
There's that
Kim
station.
Potter.
It's going to be one of those 15 stories jumbled up, Holster.
Not 15 stories, but anyway, they got charged. We'll see. They hadn't lost their jobs.
Freebirds fan clubs here.
I believe it was an accident.
Yeah.
But you got to train yourself better on that situation. Unfortunately, somebody died, and I don't believe a handgun was found in the vehicle at all. He was in the vehicle with it running if he put it in gear, which is a weapon, but there was no weapon found in there. So we'll have to see how this turns out. Like I said, I, even the sheriff's like he don't believe they did anything criminal, so it's more negligent than anything else. So I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, that's one of the meetings that goes down like, hey, you fucked up.
Yeah. Kristen said Freebird is looking good. Well, at least if you'd been here earlier, Kristen, it was cold. It was cold, and
in the icebox,
and he needed some pasties because
I had to put the beads over my nipples.
His nipples were showing. It was quite horrifying for me. I couldn't concentrate.
I had a traumatic experience. They're permanently damaged.
I'm gonna have to go to counseling later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to make an appointment.
His nipples and my yoga pants.
Yeah. Well, apparently I can't wear the spandex top with them yoga pants. So.
Oh my God, that was just be horrible by itself. The next one you can read. I do not have any videos or pictures.
You'll wait till you're halfway through it and play a fucking video.
I don't have. No, I don't. It is the man that is accused of killing a 9-year-old.
See, that ain't what I got next.
Well, that
I got man arrested during a heated library board meeting.
That's what I got.
Well,
see, one of these books is not like the other, fucker.
My Lord, look.
What story?
I think he is a man that's accused of killing a 9-year-old, and he was released out of jail on a bond.
If you got the same email I got, it's the next story.
I emailed y'all together.
Oh, no wonder. Got Jim.
So ours is in order. Yours is out of order.
Well, let me tell you what. When I'm doing all of this shit,
naked yoga.
Welcome to my house.
Hey, it's a little new breed.
'Cause these are my people, and this is my land.
and these are my stories, orders. Deal with the shit.
This is my house. There's a guy on LSU. He comes out to that song. He's got New Breed and comes out to it. It's his walkout song.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got an awkward silence here.
Well, I'm waiting for you to read the story.
Oh, yeah, I'm up on that.
Yeah, I told you. You got Joe Biden's disease or something. I just said for you to read the story.
Yeah.
Apparently, Newsmax plays his clips all day long, so I get to stuttering or something.
he's
So this is one that's accused of killing. A man was charged with fatally shooting a 9-year-old girl. Claims it was a case of wrong place, wrong time. But the girl's mother dismissed his feelings of being innocent and criticized his ability to remain out of jail pending his trial. Tony Earls, he opened fire on a car that this 9-year-old girl, Arlene Alvarez, and her family were driving on Valentine's. Oh, shit, that was on Valentine's Day. What a dick.
What do you think? It was his baby mama cheating on him?
Thinking the man he thought robbed him was inside.
Yeah, it was a case of whoops, wrong car.
Yeah, apparently. So, yeah, I'm sure he made that shit up.
Hello.
While the rest of the family escaped the shooting unscathed, Arlene, who was had her headphones on at the time, didn't hear her father's warning to get down and was shot in the head.
Which you shouldn't have to tell your child to duck because people are shooting in your car. Hello, Allie Miller on YouTube. Y'all can't see it.
No,
That's a fucking.
That's
where the hell you live that you got to tell your kids in the back seat, duck, baby, there's people shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Allie Miller is my daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's on YouTube.
Yeah, she's on YouTube.
I know, Allie. Hey.
So apparently, Earl was robbed. He probably was getting about $100,000 out at the bank, and then he was robbed at that, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I think that was right at his credit limit at his ATM. I just count that $100,000. Yeah.
Probably so. So apparently he had a $100,000 bond which he posted, and was released from jail Thursday night. The release, apparently the bond doesn't correlate with the moral values in the community.
Really? He killed
Los Angeles?
He killed a child.
Well, so is this, they're saying it should be more? The family's attorney.
Well, yeah, I mean, what was the bond?
If you killed a child in this community and it was an intentional act and it was reckless in nature, and we can show that it was, on the probable cause here, and you should have no bond.
He shot into a car.
Yeah, it don't matter whose fucking car. You shot into a car.
Because somebody robbed him. If he thought somebody robbed him, what would be the proper thing to do? I'll get the license plate, call 911, maybe follow him. Nope, we're just going to open up gangland style.
Where's the community outreach for this shit?
I don't know. Was anybody out there holding up signs saying no justice, no peace for this little girl?
Wakanda forever.
I don't think so. They sure wasn't. 9-year-old little girl got killed. Oh, I thought that was the guy that robbed me. Now you done killed a child and you're out of jail. Yeah. No, this dude, if he had a bond, what it should have been like $1 million, something he couldn't afford. But he's walking around on the street. These people burying their 9-year-old daughter.
Yeah, let's talk
who
about
was sitting back there,
fucking Valentine,
sitting back there listening to the shark song or Dora or whatever.
I hate to hear that. That's just unfreaking believable.
Now let's talk about the fact now. Because I'm kind of an asshole.
You're the whole ass, because asshole limits your potential.
Yeah. So
you're gonna get kicked off Facebook, Sarah, in jail. You keep talking like that.
Yeah, you're correct, Sarah, but I'm getting there. At the same time, this guy just killed your child, and the justice system turned around and cut him loose back on the street. At what point is it the father's duty just to wipe this fucker out the face of the planet?
Well, I mean, I hope the man don't do that, because he's going to end up in prison. Because they would put him in jail with no bond because of that. What would happen? This guy should be sitting in jail because, oh, my bad. I thought it was somebody else. I didn't mean to kill her. The 9-year-old's dead regardless.
Right.
Just shit. And nobody's out protesting, and nobody's out hooping and hollering, saying her name. Why? Why? I'm saying why. Because they are the same.
Somebody needs to break
race.
up into the middle of the other shit and say, what about this girl?
That little girl. Somebody ought to be protesting for this little girl.
Y'all out here because dumb dick.
That little
dumb
girl.
dick fighting in the mall when y'all ought to be out here protesting for her. You know.
That's who should be getting it.
Where is this?
Was it Chicago, New York? I guarantee it's probably one of them big cities.
It was in hell, I don't know. Maybe we need some help. We need some fact checkers.
We need some help. Yeah, you're right. We do need help.
Midvale, Utah.
This is in Utah.
Oh, no, wait. That's the cops in McDonald's. Sorry. This one was Houston, Texas.
Oh, KHOU is the reporting agency, so it must be Houston.
Yeah.
Our listeners failed us on this one. We were looking for some help because we didn't have the answer. He wasn't in his fact-checking mode, Holstera.
Yeah, right.
What fact-checking mode?
The one that we always
when you
me?
Yeah.
If you're looking at the story on Newsbreak, it's in the very top left above the headline where they're from.
Oh, shit. Why didn't y'all tell me this?
Like the man arrested during heated library board meeting in Louisiana.
Yeah.
It's Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was the next story I had 4 stories ago.
I don't even think I put that story out for us to talk about. I don't know where that come from.
It's in
I'll read it.
It's in my email. It's me and Holstera's email.
There you go.
That's not the next story. That's not the next story. Y'all messing my whole
fake ass
my
news
flow up
across here. Fake news.
Fake news. Lafayette, Louisiana. Heated debate and protest about building the Northeast Lafayette Library is stirring up action.
It's going rogue.
Hey,
it's going rogue, everybody.
Just
not the story.
Just to fact check, it's Lafayette.
I said Lafayette.
You said it wrong again.
You said it wrong again.
I didn't say Lafitte, fucker.
No,
anyway.
That's a whole different place.
I know it is. Residents say they are tired of waiting for construction to begin. On Monday, residents urged Lafayette Parish Public Library Board of Directors to move the project forward at a board meeting Monday evening, and things got heated quickly. One man was even arrested for disturbing the peace at the meeting. Even before the meeting began, however, tensions were high as people protested outside over a fucking library. We're out here today because we want to send a message to the library board and Mayor Josh Guillory that we deserve a library here on our end of town. Khadijah Rashad said, "Oh
no, Khadijah. That's Khadijah.
So,
don't you remember?
Khadijah? It's like cottage cheese.
That's Khadijah. Don't you remember back in the day on the Cosby Show? Khadijah. That's Khadijah.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and guesstimate that this man is of Middle Eastern.
It ain't Khadijah.
She said she has been waiting for the new library to be built for years now. There was $8.5 million that was allocated for the library. Holy fuck, do libraries really cost that much? And a library needs to be on the north side of town. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If Mayor Josh Guillory listened to all of his constituents, he would see that this is where the money needs to go, she added. Okay, so yeah, these people just lost their minds. Just like
they went there wanting to whip school board members' ass. Has to been. They must have thought they was in the mall.
I don't remember this.
Oh, they even got NAACP involved.
It must have been just my finger. My finger must have slipped.
It wasn't in Lafayette, but it was in Lafayette. And,
Lafayette, yeah.
You know, of course, that's only an hour and a half down the road.
Yeah.
But me and Holstera talked about this earlier. It was probably one of our favorite hot nut stories.
Well, y'all better hold it. So it's the school board. I won't write it down because I don't have it on here. I don't know what happened.
Fake news.
Going to school board. It was a damn library.
Go to the library. I'm slow.
Bam said books can be expensive.
Books are expensive nowadays.
Slow down on that monkey juice.
You got to grow a tree,
Monkey juice. Georgia
killed a
monkey
tree,
juice.
turned it into paper.
Yeah,
All right.
$8.5 million fucking dollars is a lot.
That's a lot of books.
What
Yeah,
you
for
got?
one
What
building.
you got to realize, this is probably on the north side. They probably have buy the land. They probably have to build the parking lot, cut all the trees down. So you got to do all the.
They kind of cut the trees to make the books.
Yeah, they're going to use the trees from the land to make the book.
That's reinventing the wheel.
Well, I think they ought to save money and start printing books using Scott toilet paper.
Hey, you laugh. There was a informational program I watched one time on Africa and how they make paper from elephant shit.
Yeah.
That'll change your mind about saying you ate your homework or something.
About
huh?
eating paper. You
It's
used to do a spitball.
Yeah.
You do
It's
not
a
want
shit
some
ball.
Elephant shit spitball.
Yeah, big elephants like that. Yeah, I would probably. Yeah, you definitely have to wash that down with some dish juice right there.
They had a certain procedure to make paper out of elephant shit. I know.
Just okay. Now I got two people giving me useless information. Kristen says Scott toilet paper feels like sandpaper.
And it don't take shit off you.
It's John Wayne paper. Don't come to my house because that's all you're gonna get.
Scott.
Yeah. When Holstera came here, we went to Walmart for something, which I hate going to Walmart. And I looked at him. He picked up toilet paper. I'm like, "What the fuck you doing?" He's like, "I'm getting." I said, "I got toilet paper at the house." He's like, "Yeah, but this." I'm like, "No." I said, "That septic system out there is really old. That's gonna clog the fuck out of it." That's why the other stuff's in there.
Yeah.
So in other words, had to use 10 times the amount of toilet paper.
Yeah, you were not. You weren't getting the good stuff.
Oh, there is no what's that commercial with the bears on it and stuff like that? No.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Look, no. If you lucky, I didn't tell you to go outside and drag your ass across the yard like a dog.
Oh, I tell you.
All right, well, this
you know
next
armadillos have 4 babies at a time and they're all the same sex.
Well, now we do.
True fact.
That's fake news. Just get the other articles.
This next story is a Louisiana woman who got arrested. I think this.
McDonald's.
I think this. I think this is one of your. This was a Tinder date you had there, Freebird. This next one right here. I want to pull the picture of her up. I'm pretty sure.
The Tinder swindler?
This was this was her right here. Bang! That's your date right. That was your Tinder date. That's who you matched with. Right there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If she's rich, yes.
I doubt. She could probably show you how to light a meth pipe.
She can tell me how to steal it. She could tell me.
I don't know what it says over her. I think it says I'm a stupid ass over her. Louisiana woman arrested for the 9th time in under 2 years after a recent arrest in a hotel parking lot. That's why she wasn't there. You went you were like thought you got stood up. Yeah, because she got arrested. West Monroe, Louisiana. Callie Rachel Bryan. And this beautiful lady right here is how old?
Nice eyes.
She's 31 years old.
Tinder for tweakers, Natasha.
Yeah, that's it right there. It's like swipe right for meth mouth. She's from West. She's 31 years old. Poor thing.
31.
31 years old. Yeah. Rough life.
Oh, that's not my age range.
West Monroe, Louisiana. Yeah. She was arrested after leading members of the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office on a chase. 3 people in the vehicle during the chase, and Bryan was identified as the driver. During the hot pursuit, the driver traveled in the opposing lane on multiple occasions. According to the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office, that's because she was texting and driving. Get these damn cops off my ass. Bryan and another passenger attempted to flee on foot, but were quickly apprehended. I think that face tattoo slowed her down. The 31-year-old admitted to stealing the car and said she was scared was her reason for not stopping. She's scared. I'm scared. I'm scared of the police. According to the Ouachita Sheriff's Office, Bryan was booked into the correctional center on Saturday, the 19th.
Wait a minute. Stop. Wait. Is that a man?
No. That's a girl.
He just said the last name, I think.
That's her last
Bryant.
name is Bryant.
Oh, I thought you were saying Brian.
Brian,
I'm like, no
yeah.
fucking woman named Brian.
No, her last name's Brian.
No, you're supposed to be fact checking.
Yeah, her first name
Okay.
is Holsterity.
Bang.
It's Callie. Her first
Damn.
name's Callie. Her last name's Brian.
Damn. Bam says Harley Quinn wannabe.
She's what happens if Harley Quinn eats a lot of Burger King.
Yeah, you ain't lying, because that ain't nothing like Harley Quinn.
She is charged with monetary instrument abuse. That's when you take your debit card and you slap it and say, "You a bad little bitch." You cannot abuse your debit card. It's called monetary abuse. So it's almost like domestic violence, but not as bad.
She's the Mexican American.
Theft, misdemeanor theft, multiple counts of FTA, failure to appear for bench warrants, resisting an officer, theft of a motor vehicle in flight from an officer, aggravated flight, or felony. And her bond was set at a big, you ready for this? All these charges, what is that, like 6 or 7 of them and 2 or 3 felonies?
What we got? $25,000.
$22,000.
Oh,
so $2,200.
$2,200 from bail bondman.
Yeah,
and
but, you know, she ain't gonna be able to get out on $2,200.
I'll tell you what, I don't understand. Now I have tattoos. Y'all can see I have tattoos here. I got tattoos on my back, both my arms. Also, I like tattoos.
Only the Iceman. Got to protect my identity. Show my tattoos.
Don't. It's other people have the same tattoo. My thing is don't get this shit on your face. Today, I had to go bailiff today and help in bailiff in court. That is a girl walked in, and I was like, hey, she was a nice-looking little young girl, blonde hair. It's like, hey, I wonder what she did to get here. Then as she got closer, she had makeup on. She had a tattoo above her eye like this chick had. I don't know what it said. And then she opened her mouth to speak, and her teeth were social distancing from the ones that were missing, okay? So, I mean, she looked like she had cleaned herself up, but I'm pretty sure those teeth probably fell out from some
one of
methane use or something like that. I don't know, but but this girl, she will never get a job, even if she got herself cleaned up. She's not on drugs and stuff no more. Don't appear anyway. That she'll never be able to go get a job anywhere professional or anyway with my baby daddy tattooed above your freaking eyebrows or something.
Well, maybe that's her nickname that she wants to go by in the workforce.
She can come do taxes.
Is that, I can't even. What does that say? Roby?
I don't know. Cosby, baby. I don't know. A call center,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah, she could work in a call center.
1-800-buttplug.com.
One of them fraudulent places that calls you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
I tell you.
But that's her.
Baby or Cosby?
I don't know what it is. It's horrible.
No, it's definitely either a B and R or an R.
It's bad. Anyway, she's in jail.
Probably from Florida.
She was scared.
Nah, she's from Baton Rouge, you could tell.
No, she's from Washington Parish.
Oh, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit, ain't it?
She'd be a good hot nut right there.
I ain't giving her a hot nut.
Yeah.
The hot nut story.
The story.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's messed up. Yeah. Who now? No, I don't know who.
She probably likes spandex.
Now, this next story that we're going to talk about is extremely long. So whoever decides to read it does not have to read the entire thing. You can just if y'all would pre-read.
That's me then.
I mean,
Freebird likes to quit
did
halfway through it.
Who did
shafted on?
Who pre-read the stories ahead of time?
You.
That's what I thought.
Iceman.
We like to be just as generally shocked as our guests.
But we can just kind of read over it since Freebird's going to read it and just kind of hit on the main points.
Which one is it?
Well, which one is it?
54 current or former California Highway Patrol officer.
See, I got
charged.
Cop.
Yeah. Well, Holster, we get hosed on this deal. We need some numbers by these stories. So we got apparently the 54 current or former Highway Patrol cops charged in fraud scheme.
Correct.
54.
54.
Not California.
In California.
Look, not the Chippies,
No.
man. I mean, they didn't get John and Ponch, did they?
No, they didn't.
Okay, good. Because,
No.
I mean, that's my favorite right there.
I wish I
really
lived in
like it.
California.
Poncherella is safe. You know, he's actually a reserve officer in Virginia.
Is he a motorcycle cop?
Yeah, well, no, he's not. But you know the other one's a dick.
Oh, yeah, the blonde-headed one? Yeah.
He's a big, huge
yeah.
dick.
So in other words, he's kind of like the actual California Highway Patrol.
Yeah, pretty much like the California guys. Apparently, the California Attorney General has announced 54 individuals in connection to an alleged scheme, and the California Highway Patrol officers have been accused of inflating their overtime hours. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Out of 54 former and current officers charged on February 17th, 11 of them currently worked at the California Highway Patrol. According to the Los Angeles Times, those 11 have been put on administrative leave as the investigation into the charges continue.
They ain't going to get fired. They're going to get slapped.
The total amount of the overcharged allegedly stolen throughout the scheme was $226,556.
That's it?
Really? I mean, what did they say? How many years over there?
They didn't.
It must have been, what they do say, round up?
Yeah, right?
Did they work? They got off at let's say 5:45 and they put 6 o'clock or something. They just rounded up a little bit.
That's not enough money.
That's not a shit ton of money.
How did they figure out the calculation on the inflated? But like you said, how do they know? Unless it's logged on the radio.
I don't know. Somebody pissed somebody off over there is what happened.
Yep, somebody needs a clean house.
Somebody got on the wrong side and or got elected, and like you said, wants a clean house. Hey, I made it through that story without getting fact checked.
But like I said, it's 260,000 with 54 people.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
That's not. I mean, some of these guys were like, yeah, he fudged it for $100. Like I said, did they round up?
It's like that guy that got all that money for the COVID cases. Remember it out in Texas? The fireman?
Yeah. Yeah, but he lied, said he had COVID, then went to Disneyland on the.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Apparently, you can't do that.
Well, no, the wrong thing is he got paid for it.
It's not to happen.
Oh, he got paid to have COVID?
No, he said he had COVID.
So they paid him.
So he was getting COVID pay while he wasn't at work, but he didn't have COVID. He lied, and then they went on vacation.
The dumb motherfucker probably posted photos.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that tends to happen. Damn.
Yeah, it ain't a conversation for the Fauci. But, like I said, to me on this story, I just put it in because it was so many of them. But 54 people with $260,000, that's not a lot of money when you're looking at that many people doing shit like that. Like I said, somebody's after. Of course, it is California.
California.
So I mean,
that's only $4,100
a piece.
A piece.
It'd be like, is it an option just to pay it back?
That's probably what's going to happen.
I guarantee.
That's probably what's going to happen
because they some of the stories we've had here with people using the company gas card or the town gas card, they couldn't pay it back. They still charged their ass.
Yeah, but none of them got really convicted. They ended up paying it back. They're just not in law enforcement.
Yeah, but this is California, dude, where you could walk into a fucking Walmart and walk out with $999 worth of shit and not get harassed.
Correct, Robert. No, that's not even kind of like you saying you had drilled. That person completely lied. This was a Baton Rouge cop. I ended up talking about that one on another one since that story done broke. But anyway, this story, it's like I said, that's not a lot of money for 54 people. It's something. Yeah, somebody pissed somebody off.
I'm not in the know on that one.
You're not in the know on it?
Are we gonna read the one about the cop and the kid?
Which one is that? I got Kim Potter
that's
up
the next story.
No, Kim Potter's next.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, Holster.
I mean, y'all have to abide by the list, okay?
Okay, Obama.
We tried.
Obey.
We tried.
No, y'all are not trying very hard. Y'all are trying to mess my list up.
See, we had him do it a new way, and he fucked it up.
Well, if y'all see, I tried to make it. You were like, I would an email.
But like when I email you, I put each story in a row.
That was Holstera that done that. I was fine with just the other way.
Well, guess what's going to happen next week?
No, we probably won't get shit.
Shit, I'm not even going to tell y'all. Y'all just got to guess.
It just shows a bunch of videos.
I'm just going to get a bunch of videos.
Yeah, load you a bunch of videos and then fact check the stuff that we don't know.
We're going to talk about the earth being
That's
flat.
correct. No, we're not. That's for another podcast you were on. Y'all go check Holstera out on Louisiana Saturday Night Podcast.
Yeah, it was fun.
If you want to find out what kind of conspiracy theory he is.
He was on there?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Check him out.
He was echoing. The audio part's fine if you just go listen to the podcast.
To the audio.
Just go listen to the podcast. Don't go to the video.
Have you seen the pedophile face he had on there? It's probably
It might have been echoing. I think he was inside of a white panel van is why it was echoing.
Former officer Tim Carter sentenced to 2 years.
Look, he just segued right into that story, trying to get out of that situation.
Minneapolis AP. Kim Potter, the former suburban Minneapolis police officer who said that she confused her handgun for a taser when she fatally shot Dante Wright, which was resisting arrest and fleeing and eluding, was sentenced Friday to 2 years in prison, a penalty below state guidelines after a judge mitigated factors warranted a lesser sentence.
Laser tag.
Good. Potter was convicted on December of first and second degree manslaughter. I don't understand that bullshit. How can you murder somebody twice?
I don't understand how some of these other states do that. I mean,
they did the same shit in Fentanyl Floyd's fucking case.
Yeah, with Chauvin.
He got
killing of Wright at 20
three charges, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah, a 20-year-old black motorist. No, he was fleeing and eluding. She was sentenced only on the more serious charge in the accordance with state law. Judge Regina Chu on that, said the lesser sentence was warranted because Potter was in the line of duty and doing her job and attempting a lawful arrest of Dante Wright when she said she mistook her gun for a taser, and Chu said Potter was trying to protect another officer who could have been dragged or seriously injured if Wright drove away, which he fucking did. This is...
He would have drove away if... well, he did drive away.
He drove away and he died in the car later on.
Yeah.
No, it was just right up the road.
Yeah.
This is
the thing is, I'm not... I don't know if I was going to put videos up. I didn't. I think I might have. I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
Oh, you didn't jump in with the video?
But anyway... the family is like, of course, Dante's family is up in fucking arms, right? Because it's not enough time.
Yeah.
The mama was boo-hooing and bitching because
he murdered my son.
She didn't.
Today's justice system murdered him all over again.
Yeah, she said that, and I mean, first of all, your son, who was 20 years old, had an extensive criminal history of violent offenses against people. That's why they were trying to arrest him at the time. At first, if y'all remember the story, they pulled him over because he had one of them Christmas trees, black ices hanging from his rearview mirror, which was a bullshit story. They were pulling him over, trying to arrest him.
I got black ice.
For
is it hanging from your
felony warrants?
No, I got 15 of them hanging from the little emergency brake.
You're kind of like I do. I like the way it smells, but I don't hang all that shit from my rearview mirror.
Well, it's illegal down here.
It probably is here. Nobody messes with it here. Anyway, I mean, that's just a thing. It's like, all right, they have 30 black ice Christmas trees hanging from their mirror. How much weed you got in the car now?
Well,
not you.
Not me, but, I mean, I love black ice.
You like black ice?
They do smell good, but his parents, his mama is up in arms, boo-hoo.
I mean, I understand that.
He put himself in that situation. If he wouldn't have made the bad life choices he did, he wouldn't be dead today. She's saying, his poor son, well, he won't be able to throw a baseball with him. Personally, he probably wouldn't have to throw a baseball with him anyway, except on family visiting day from the state penitentiary, because that's where he was heading, in there or the graveyard. And unfortunately, it was the graveyard, but I mean, he put himself in their situations. She's going to do time, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Hopefully.
Which she shouldn't have to. It was an accident. She will never wear a badge again. She won't be a cop no more. Move on. It's time to go. I mean, on that. I mean, they were bitching because one of her prison photo for her ID, she was smiling in it. And they were saying, oh, look, she's so happy. Da, da, da. No, she says, no, I was smiling because they told me to smile when they took the picture, and I just did what I was told to do.
Break it along,
So
damn.
it's that's what it is. I mean, they're gonna. The only way they were gonna be happy is they gave her life in prison or put her on death row. That's the only way this family would have been happy.
One of these days, your headlight's gonna get fixed.
This is the same family, you know, that what I think is good is that I think didn't some of his victims turn around and sue his estate after his
settled.
family got all the kind of money and stuff. The girl that didn't he hold a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach or something while they robbed him or something like that?
I hope they sued his fucking family.
They did. They sued his estate.
I'd have sued the parents too for raising such a piece of shit.
Yeah, maybe they should go to jail too. Parents' fault.
I mean, they want
to
claim his estate, so you raised the son of a bitch, so you ought to go to
Whatever
jail.
happened? Whatever happened to that case?
Which one?
The school shooter dude, where they arrested the parents up in Michigan.
We ain't heard nothing. Nothing's been on the news lately about it.
Where the fuck is Precious Johnson?
Precious is still on the run.
She's maybe at that school teaching.
She might be. Yeah, she might be. They are talking about here, and I think somewhere. I think it's in Louisiana. About taking felons when they get out of jail and letting them be school teachers.
Yeah, that'll work. Like we don't already have law-abiding citizens going around touching kids. Yeah. We just found one in our school.
A felon?
No, a kitty toucher.
A kitty toucher.
Kitty toucher.
They like to be called MAPS now.
I don't give a fuck what they want to be called. Kitty toucher.
Yeah. You heard that crap?
Well, I've heard the term, but I can't remember.
Minor attracted persons.
I hope somebody comes up to me and says, I'll cut their dick off.
They're sick, nasty freaks. Okay, if you're attracted to a child, you deserve whatever you get.
Yeah, I do, Robert.
Yeah, got pulling me out there. By the way, we're going to segue right into the next one. I think you said you wanted to read this one, right? The Chicago foot pursuit policy changing a little bit.
Hey, have you read any of them tonight?
Yeah, I read one.
No,
I read the Louisiana woman.
I think I said that only because I got sent this pursuit policy months back.
No, that's when it first came out.
Yeah, well, I got sent that.
Yeah, that's right, Kristen.
I got sent that. So I've seen this pursuit policy. And so,
it's long.
Yeah.
You're going to have to.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, I think it's a long one.
Cupcakes are delicious.
Well, we're gonna improvise.
Yes, let's shorten it up some.
Holster was supposed to take it, but I'm gonna take it. It's a Chicago for everybody out there. This is a Chicago police proposed revised foot pursuit policy. So apparently, it's a 10-page proposed policy.
Yeah, we're not gonna read 10 pages.
Now, I'm not gonna read all of that, but I'll read 9.5 of it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Go get y'all some lunch.
Yeah, he does.
Well, they came up with that new policy, if you might know, that they had to you had to get a sergeant or supervisor's permission before you were allowed to chase anybody on foot, and that's going to work out because by the time you get permission, guess what? They're going to be gone.
So apparently, it was a temporary policy they had, sometime last year that was implemented. Now they've just made it into the manual. So apparently, along with it defines what initiates and ends a foot pursuit.
What ends it is either they get away or you catch them.
Taser them.
So apparently the state attorney general, Kwame Raoul, said the policy, which has been in place since June, was developed too quickly and was insufficient.
No.
So
blow
apparently, now we need some fucking whistles with this foot pursuit. The policy was also criticized. Well, it's got to be because the damn whistle was in Chicago, wasn't it? The policy was criticized by the ACLU of Illinois and community groups as too vague and said it gave officers too much discretion to chase someone they suspected of a crime.
Don't run.
Now, that's fucked up. It's too vague for an officer to figure out who the hell they can chase if they've suspect them of a crime. The revised policy makes it clear that foot pursuits may only be initiated when there is a valid law enforcement need to detain the individual being pursued. Apparently, the foot pursuits stemming from minor traffic offenses remain prohibited under the revised policy.
Zach, I got to ask you, because I remember we used to get shut down quite a few often chasing after somebody. So we had to say 10-4, we're proactively following the individual. I don't know if y'all ever did that.
No. That's a no. You can answer to that too, Iceman.
What's that?
He's an island boy.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
I never liked chasing after people.
That would be a good float escorting get up right there.
Well,
with beads on each one.
I'm just trying to make it.
So we're talking about the foot pursuit. We've never had to.
I didn't like chasing people. I chase some people on foot, but I'm like 51 and fat now. It's like they got young kids for that.
I once got in a damn pursuit in my car where the dude was driving between the buildings and shit at the apartment complex, so I just followed him. Like up in the grass and shit around the lake.
I did chase a dude, but I was on my motorcycle.
You was on your motorcycle. We talked about that a couple of years ago on the podcast where you was like Chips.
That was just last year.
It was almost like the scene from Smokey and the Bandit where that motorcycle cop comes across a highway and falls into the pond.
Thank God I didn't fall in no pond.
No, I'm glad you didn't. Or
a ditch.
A ditch, a sewer ditch.
Hey, did you know birds need gravity to swallow?
They kind of need gravity for everything, or we just float off in the sky, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
So the next story would be it's called Out on Bond. Pick 4.
Gotta have some app for that bullshit he comes up with.
What? The stupid, lame questions there?
Well, I wouldn't say. I mean, it's interesting.
Is it?
I just don't have any use for it.
Is it?
Did you know that dreamt is the only word that ends in MT? True fact.
Okay. What's the point? This guy right here.
Snoop Dogg
is out on bond. My nephew. Who's gonna read it?
Fuck, I'll do it.
You have to let Holstero.
He can read it. Read about my nephew up here. He got arrested, but damn cops, man,
they got him down.
They got him.
Teen released on bond by liberal judge arrested for killing a man, shooting a witness 2 days later. Yeah, so there you go. Houston, Texas. Go fucking figure.
Come on, cuz.
An 18-year-old man out on bond for unrelated charges is accused of murdering one man and attempting to kill a witness 2 days later. He has been taken into custody and charged with capital murder and then released on bond again so he could try again. No, I'm just kidding. On February 6th, the Houston Police Department says they responded to an apartment in the 1200 block of Redford Street in reference to a shooting. When officers got into the scene, they discovered 21-year-old Alexis Cantu had multiple gunshot wounds and was deceased. As detectives worked the case, they learned that Cantu had been involved in some type of fight. The suspect identified as 18-year-old Perry's Burks. During the fight, witnesses alleged Burks Henderson pulled a gun and shot Cantu multiple times. He could shoot Cantu. Anyway, As Houston police detectives were working the case, Burke Henderson allegedly, there goes that word, returned to the same apartment building and walked into the witness's apartment on February 8th. Once inside, he allegedly went into the bedroom where one of the witnesses to his previous murder was sleeping. Witness at the scene alleged that Burke Henderson shot the unarmed victim several times before fleeing the scene, but he wasn't as lucky as Chu. Anyway, rescue crews arrived on the scene to transport the victim to a nearby hospital. I wonder if they came within 4 hours. As of this report, the victim is still alive but listed in critical condition. Jeez.
Well, cuz shouldn't have been out on bond the first time. Now he done killed all them other people.
Yeah. So who we blame for that?
The judge.
Where's the outrage?
The judge.
Where's the outrage?
Where's
that community?
There won't be none.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be none. It don't fit the fucking narrative, man.
There will be no outrage on that one. Unfortunately.
Where was this at? What?
Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Wait.
The city that don't belong or don't respond to 911 calls anymore.
Yeah.
Holstera's
he's invisible.
Invisible now.
He probably had the PP. Anyway, this kid right here should never been. That's when they should start holding these judges responsible for that shit like that.
Well, they ought to have the damn protest and shit at the judge's house. And
They
just
ought
stay
to.
there. Like a convoy. That's what we need. We need a convoy at the judge's house.
Well, just like the district attorneys and stuff, they have no
justice, no peace.
Exactly.
Sounds like he's got a screen.
I don't know what he's doing.
No, it's my office door.
Oh, sound like a old screen door. Everybody's wondering where you went.
Well, earlier I went to go smoke a cigarette because, fuck, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, Get tired.
We're running on an hour and a half.
Yeah, we running long, but we've got to make up for yesterday since we wasn't here.
We're going to read all these damn stories.
Even the ones we don't even have.
The ones you don't even have.
And the ones we have that didn't even get sent.
Why don't you read that story that Natasha sent us?
Okay, yeah, one of our great listeners decided they were going to send us a story that is beyond fucked
Oh, it is
up.
a fucked up story. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Cop wounded in the line of duty gets fired without notice. Town claims his healing is a financial burden.
Oh, shit.
I mean, like,
don't even have that story.
That spells fucking lawsuit. DeWitt Township, Michigan. Of course it's Michigan. A Michigan police officer who was wounded in the line of duty just celebrated the good news that he'll be getting his new hip in May that will let him return to law enforcement career he loved. But then a week later, the township that DeWitt Township police officer Robert Bob Stump served and protected for 14 years unceremoniously fired him. Wife Molly Stump told the Police Tribune. DeWitt Township manager Andrew something told Officer Stump that he had been given enough time to heal and was too expensive. And so they were going to replace him with a new police officer that wouldn't be such a financial obligation of the township, according to the officer's wife. The police department has 17 sworn officers. They would have no officers. That shit happened when I was working. We're very overwhelmed, very confused by all of this, Molly told the news. How do you go from 2 years ago, being hailed a hero, and now you're a burden to us financially? Many residents and members of the police department want now former Officer Stump to be reinstated immediately because they think his termination was in retaliation for him having served as an effective union rep for many years. Yeah, that'll do it. He had battled the fucking city council guy in the past on his fellow officers' behalf and won on many occasions, according to sources. Basically, why he was injured is a suicidal woman decided she was going to floor her SUV and T-bone the police officer. which caused all this damage. She was admitted to cops later she wanted to kill herself.
That's totally messed up that they fired this man who got injured on duty trying to protect that community. Oh, you costing us too much.
How the hell who even has a heart to fire somebody that's recovering
freaking
from
politicians?
Yeah, and not only that, it sounds like he's helped his teammates out quite a damn lot with fighting back at the precinct. So it sounds like he has a pretty good camaraderie, and you guys know those small departments. Everybody knows everybody's business.
Yep.
I would say, how the hell have 17 other officers not said, we're not coming to work tomorrow until you fucking hire him?
Yeah, that's just messed up.
That's what I was
thinking. So thanks for that story, Natasha. That's just to piss everybody off. That's just wrong. But what's sad about
a
it?
City council member is the fucking hot nuts.
Well, what's sad about it is there's a lot of departments that do that. That's not the only one. I've heard other stories of other ones that do that.
Seriously?
So,
I mean, you're still going to end up getting workman's comp for the rest of your life.
I hadn't heard that.
Yes.
I mean, I hadn't heard it.
Yeah, there's departments that do that. So, anyway, that's a messed up story. This next story is about a sympathetic judge here. Got it right here.
He lost him. I found him, Jennifer.
This, we'll say, we'll play the video in a minute. It's from the New York Post, as y'all can see. An attempted murder suspect accused in an Upper West Side shooting was sprung from Rikers Island thanks to a sympathetic prosecutors from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. That's also the district attorney that just got that new Manhattan District Attorney that, pro-crime and hates the cops.
That crazy ass. That's who it is.
They helped, the District Attorney's Office helped him get his bond lowered, the Post has learned. Darius Mungan, 20, had been locked up at the chaotic jail complex since October on charges that he shot 2 people, including an 81-year-old apparent innocent bystander. But he was cut loose earlier this month after prosecutors agreed to lower his bond from $500,000 to $100,000, citing concerns for his safety following 2 gang assaults. The problem is he gets his ass beat in prison. Fuck him. He shot a 80-something-year-old person.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah.
This ain't the one. Is this the same guy that shot the elderly man trying to steal his car?
No, it's a different guy that shot an old person. The DA's office seemed very sympathetic to his situation and recognized the abuse and the chaos he was suffering at Rikers Island. His lawyer, Brian Kennedy, said, adding that his client is ecstatic to be out of jail. Well, I guess the fuck he is. Who wants to be in jail?
Hey, Dr. Phil's has a hefty divorce settlement finally out in the open.
Kennedy had been petitioning the court to get released from Rikers after he was brutally beaten by gang members and stabbed, according to the Department of Corrections. Well, I mean, everybody wants to get out of jail after they get beat up and stabbed.
At least we got some of that in there.
At least he's getting some of that. Yeah. He had been transferred to a cushy specialized unit. Kennedy cut a deal with the DA's office to reduce his suspect's bond, which eventually was put up by his daddy. The people did reach out to Mr. Kennedy to see if he could work out some kind of bail package as long as it approved by your honor. Anyway, this is him right here. This is him. With his little Muslim beanie hat thingy on there. Okay.
You could play Puppy Jackpot. I want to play that.
Oh, he's Muslim.
Yeah, he'd been behind bars after he and a co-defendant allegedly, there's that word, shot a 45-year-old in the chest and the 81-year-old in the foot while firing rounds indiscriminately near West 105th Street and Manhattan Avenue around 6:30 p.m. on August the 30th. About 2 months later, the cops from NYPD Fugitive Task Force caught up with him at a Harlem apartment where he was allegedly found in bed with a loaded 9mm stuck in his booty hole, having gay sex with himself. But just over a month into his stay at Rikers, he was jumped by groups of Bloods and Crip members who viciously assaulted him
I hope they beat
and tickled his ball sack with a milk crate food pan and a tablet. Was it a loose leaf tablet or was it one of them 5-ring? I mean, here's some.
Maybe like
Anyway,
It was a 5-ring tablet
look,
with
he was getting his ass beat here.
elephant
It looks
shit
like they're about to butt fuck him with that picture, which would have been fine with me. It says the beating of just him by at least 10 other inmates went on for about 4 to 5 minutes, and nobody came to intercede because the popo's bad. Nobody came to stop from corrections, he added. Then he was dragged into a vestibule and left for another 4 or 5 minutes while the Department of Corrections just stood around and did nothing. What the fuck they want you to do? We're not doctors. They're not doctors. And you're a piece of shit dirtbag. Anyway, he kept getting beat up. Look, there's him. There's some more pictures of him getting his ass whipped. It's a very long story. Oh, look, poor me. I'm getting beat up in jail because I'm a piece of shit dirtbag and I shoot people. I don't have no gun, but now I'm getting my ass beat.
How's he allowed to wear a hat in court?
Because it's part of their religious freedom shit. Here's a video of him getting his ass beat.
Oh, come on. We got to see this because I might enjoy this.
I'm enjoying it right now. It makes me feel good.
That's some big.
They stomping the fuck out of him.
Whooping his ass, boy.
Yeah, stomping him.
He did something they don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably talked about shooting that 81-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're gonna show you. We're gonna show your ass. You little
Well, you got to think about it too. You've got the Bloods and the Crips beating his ass.
Yeah, both. Neither one of them like him.
They probably.
Yeah,
don't.
when you get the Bloods and Crips to hate you equally, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting the shit stomped out of him, man.
Surprised he's fucking alive.
I am too. I don't know how they didn't stomp him in the head enough to where he couldn't.
Well, he ain't conscious right there.
Oh, that's even better.
What's this dude doing? Pull your pants up.
Pants on the
That
ground.
dude in long johns.
That's pants on the
I
ground,
don't know.
boy.
Well, that's where that whole thing came from. That sagging stuff came from prison.
That looks like some black
rubber gloves.
That looks like some black shorts over Holstera's motor cop spandex.
Yeah, my shit looks.
Look, he's up. I mean, he's a little fucked up in the face. Like, man, what just happened to me? I was like, I was just eating a Pop-Tart and I got the shit beat out of me.
This
why?
guy's like,
Why is it on? All right, that's it.
I love that look.
Why does my mouth taste like penis?
Because he had a whistle. He had a whistle that somebody rubbed on their crotch.
Anyway, he got out of jail.
Whistle.
He got out of jail because he got he was getting beat up. You know what? Jail's not supposed to be fun. Last time I checked.
I mean, that's not a.
That definitely ain't New
But
Orleans
we got
jail.
that new Manhattan DA. They letting people out, so he's in there for shooting people, trying to kill them. But poor thing, they might kill him in there. So we got to let him. He's ecstatic to be out of jail. Oh, I guess he is.
It's not a.
I hope he gets convicted. I hope they put him in jail where he don't get no bond, because it looks like he's definitely gonna be somebody.
Disappear. They're gonna have to go find him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna skip out on bond or something like that. He's a piece of shit. All right.
Fly over the ocean.
He sure.
We like going long as a motherfucker tonight.
How come you got all the ones with the videos?
I'm gonna send you some videos next time.
Because you know why? Because I'm the one that puts them together.
Yeah.
I don't. I never get a chance.
The power. The power. All right,
Why
so
don't you ever come on our other podcast?
Hell,
Freebird.
Yeah.
Freebird.
Well, that's because I mean, we already got people saying Anastasia put on there that Freebird's her favorite. I mean, I don't know.
Anastasia's my favorite.
Thank you, Anastasia.
She's got these two little dogs. They're cute.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick a hot nut story.
You really not going to talk about the fucking kid that shot that at the cop fucking McDonald's?
Oh, I didn't put it on here. Well, go ahead and talk about it.
Hang on, let me move your big head out the way. Child shoots at cop over McDonald's order dispute, police say.
Fucking put 2 pickles on there instead of 3. I'm telling you what, when I order extra pickles,
if they would have had
put
extra
that
pickles,
shit on there.
Pickle juice. If he had had pickle juice or extra pickles, it wouldn't have happened.
A man in Utah instructed his 4-year-old son to shoot at police officers following an argument at McDonald's, according to police. Well, I mean, at least he picked a minor. Authorities said they were called after a man brandishing a gun at McDonald's drive-thru employees. The incident occurred on Monday, 1:30 p.m. He wanted a McRib, and they no longer make it. At the McDonald location at 425 West 7200 South and Mid. Damn, they're like putting it all out there. According to the press released by the Unified Police Department. Authorities say the man pulled out a gun after workers got his order wrong. Damn. That's what I call fucking, like, going full Karen. The drive-thru workers told the man to drive to the next window and called the police. When police arrived, they instructed the man to exit his vehicle. The man refused to comply with those orders. Officers then approached the car and pulled the man from the vehicle. An officer turned around to see a young child pointing a gun at him from inside the car. Oh, God.
The kid was like, what, 4 or 5?
Yeah, but it don't matter. You're still old enough to pull that fucking trigger.
Oh, thank God they didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, the officer vocalized to the other officer there was a gun while swiping the gun to the side of the side as a round was fired from the gun, the press release said. The officer recognized the young age of the individual with the firearm and yelled out, "Kid," to the other officers. Wow, the child who fired the weapon is 4 years old and was in the backseat of the car with a 3-year-old sibling. I mean, they would have been
That could have been, yeah, that would have been justified, but then
oh, God.
You could have to live the rest of your life knowing you just killed a 4-year-old and probably took the 3-year-old out too. That dad right there is, to tell his kid to do that, those kids ought to be taken away from him.
Oh, yeah.
And he should be neutered where he cannot make any more children that he could try to corrupt ever again.
Sounds like my dad when he goes to get a McRib.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all,
back permanently.
Y'all can go Team McRib because let me Google this right here. Hold on.
Oh, you ain't.
It
ain't
I'm Googling. Oh, look at it right there. Main ingredient of a McRib is possum. Possum and chicken nuts right there.
I don't even give a fuck.
Chicken beaks and chicken.
It's made out of chicken peckers, and dead possum.
I would enjoy the fuck out of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, chickens don't have dicks. That would be a rooster.
There's chicken beaks and chicken and buttholes.
I don't even care.
You can go. I want everybody to do this next time y'all go to Taco Bell. Okay.
No.
It's on the secret menu that they don't put out like some of these other places have. It's on the secret menu.
Fried chicken dicks.
No, you have to order 2 orders of chicken vaginas. Okay. Just say, look, I need 2 orders
of a Big Mac. Or is that part of the McRib?
I need 2 orders of chicken vaginas. Yeah. With no sour cream. You don't want sour cream on your chicken vagina.
If it's on the
is delicious.
If it's on the secret menu.
Yeah, Taco Bell's nasty as fuck. They took away the only good thing on the menu.
I don't know about
the Mexican
chicken
pizza.
vaginas, but I see Tiffany's on. We went to Lafayette one time. You ought to see the menu for the daiquiris at this place.
They got that daiquiri place up.
It was the most elaborate named daiquiris I think you could imagine.
Did they have a chicken vagina daiquiri?
They didn't have a chicken vagina. That was about the only thing that they didn't name on this daiquiri menu.
Well,
hey, did you know that macadamia nuts are toxic for dogs?
Yes, I did know that. I Googled that.
I had no fucking idea.
Yes.
Now you know.
Did you know if you farted and had a butt plug in, you could blow your colon out?
You could drop a cat from across the room.
I don't know if that's true or not. It's made it up. But we now to vote on the hot nut story. So we have
chicken vagina. That's got my hot nuts.
Oh, we got another story. You got a story?
I don't. No, you got a story, Pretty Bird?
Yeah, where'd that story come from?
Wasn't that yours?
Chicken vaginas, asshole.
That
you
was
just
your
told them to order it.
Oh no, that is for this weekend.
Oh. Well,
yeah. I was wondering if y'all make sure you come back and listen, because I know some people don't, Sarah, that listen just to the audio only stuff that I put out on Sundays or Mondays. Try it on Sunday. There's some very special stories. This one will be involving a sexual assault that took place Sunday.
Yeah.
That I was on. I'll give you a teaser.
He was right.
The Iceman was
suffering from
sexually
PTSD.
Assaulted.
He was sodomized.
That I actually had to go to
and his bike
counseling Monday because of this. I was sexually assaulted. So y'all might want to tune in and listen to the audio podcast I'm going to put out this weekend because it's pretty damn interesting. I had a hell of a weekend. Yeah. I'm still recovering from it, and it's bad. So y'all come back and check that one out. So anyway, let's start the voting on our hot nut story.
Chicken vagina.
So we
fried chicken dicks.
Of course we got the former sheriff that got 4 life sentences. Not really funny. He was a child pedophile. We got police officers that were charged. That's not funny. We got the man that thinks people are stealing his DNA on the airplane. They got duct taped to a seat. That's pretty fucking funny.
Mine's the chief of police or whatever.
We got the Marlboro. Wasn't funny. That one, no. Man accused it. Nah, that's not funny. We have the Louisiana woman that stood Freebird up for the Tinder date because she was arrested in a stolen car with her face tattoo. She was scared. That's a pretty fucked up story. We got
Have you seen in Netflix the Tinder swindler? She could. I don't think she was that.
Tinder swindler.
Yeah,
What?
it's on Netflix.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't know what you're watching.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Netflix.
Yeah, the Iceman likes Grinder more than Tinder.
No. But I tell you what, I was on Pornhub the other day, and
Oh, did you see my account?
I clicked I clicked on this thing, and it said, this screen popped up, and it says, "You sick fucker, you have watched every porn on Pornhub. Get a life." No, it didn't say that.
Don't worry, Jennifer. You can always listen to it later.
Anyway, y'all start voting. Let me know who hot nuts is gonna get tonight.
Yeah, fuck it.
We got the crackhead Tinder.
Wasn't even on the list.
Yes, that's the Louisiana woman. That's the crackhead Tinder date.
No, it ain't, motherfuckers. The what I was talking about was the fucking chief of police that fired the injured cop because he's a fucking moron.
Yeah, that was you. Melissa was doing
That
for the
was,
crackhead Tinder date.
No, didn't it? Natasha sent a story in, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he's voting for.
Oh.
But I'm gonna change it because it's not even on the list.
Well, you can. I didn't think it was funny. That's not funny.
Okay.
Well, no, it's funny because he's gonna get his ass sued.
JoJo says the crackhead.
Crackhead.
So we got
Tinder.
2, and then we got PD said DNA theft. So we got 2 for DNA,
You caught enough of it, Jeff.
2 for crackhead. What's that?
You caught enough of it.
Crackhead. So what we got going?
Crackhead. I think.
DNA theft.
I'm waiting.
We done
Yeah, see, Dirk.
been on
that-
2 hours.
So we got, I think, 3 for the crackhead and 2 for the cop that got fired.
Chicken vagina.
We got DNA, so we got 2. Well, no, I think crackhead's got 3. Jill says DNA. So I'm still waiting. We're gonna give it a minute. Right now, I think crackhead's got it.
I think Beth fell asleep.
Oh no, the DNA's tied with crackhead.
Oh, is it?
The Tinder swindler.
So DNA.
No, it ain't.
Oh, it's not.
Stolen DNA was the guy in the jet that was flipping out, and they held him down, duct taped his ass to his seat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, I thought it was like 2-2 or something, or 3-2.
I don't know. We might have a double decker. Looks like that's what we're gonna go. We're gonna go with DNA.
What?
No, did the DNA cop that got fired? So we got Michael Pellerin. All right. So we got the cop that got fired. You've been on here that long, and you just decided to say something, Michael. All right. We'll have to talk about that later. Know where you live. Cop that got fired, and I think the tender crackhead is I guess we're gonna tie him up on that, I guess. So I guess we got 2.
Damn, he's out walking and exercising and shit, listening to us.
I say
Wow.
it's got to be a tie between the D and
Yeah, so we got a double nut this time.
Tender fuckhead there.
we got the double nut.
The one that stood me up.
Double nut. So we're gonna do with the DNA theft. No, the cop fired in the tender crackhead, just because she stood.
First time we ever had a tie. There's 13 of y'all in here.
I'm showing 15. Well, that's 2 of y'all. So yeah.
Let's see here.
And all right, so that's what we're going with. Let me find my hot nuts. I need. Who's oh, here it is. It's hot nuts, hot and spicy nuts. Oh, but the tender swindler there was hoping for. She missed the hot nuts because she got
damn it,
jail.
Anastasia, you were late on the vote.
Yeah, Anastasia.
Gotta pay attention.
And it's in that council, definitely. They need to be dick slapped with some hot nuts for firing that cop.
That's some
hell of a lawsuit.
Yeah, those are some motherfuckers right there.
Is my nipple still showing?
Yeah.
One of them is. So now you're lopsided. You only got like your right nipple showing. I don't know what happened to the left nipple. And all for Freebird's hard nipples. You don't want no hot nuts on them.
We need some Motor Cop Chronicle podcast.
We need some. We need some unicorn.
Pasty Motor Cop Chronicle.
Need some unicorn titty milk.
Yes, we do.
That's what we need.
Yes, we do. We haven't had any of that in like a couple of years.
No, but I got some in the refrigerator. It's probably pretty stout by now. I know I had some of them moonshine peaches sitting there, and they've been in there about a year. And they don't rot because it's a moonshine. Bam decided to eat one the other day, and I think she set the wall on fire after she ate it. So yeah. Wow. But that's the end of the hot nuts. So we got 2 hot nuts. We got double nutted this week.
Anastasia.
God, it just sounds nasty.
And
I'm surprised we were live on Twitter tonight. We did get a few views. I really thought I was going to get kicked off of Twitter completely with us going live for the first time, but we did not, as far as I know.
Go?
Huh?
Your whole screen just went straight yellow and you disappeared from the podcast.
You're not on there.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's the Freebird and Holstero show.
Woo! Take it over, bitches.
Hey, I'm gonna send you a video right now. I'm running my own videos on this You're gone.
I am gone. I don't know what happened to me. My camera's still on.
Your camera turned straight yellow on the chat thing.
Oh, I have no idea. Well, I'm here, people. I just went invisible. We just had a snafu. That is the
good
podcast
timing.
God's telling us we've been on too long.
GTFO.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody,
we love every one of you. Have a beautiful night.
Come back. Come listen to it. Come back next Wednesday. We should be back on schedule. Also, make sure you check out the audio only this weekend. I do have a guest that's going to be coming up before long. I kind of texted him today a little bit, and but if y'all want to hear how I got
gang rape.
I barely escaped a gang rape. I'm just going to tell y'all that. Y'all have to come listen though. Come listen to it, and
we got video. I'm sure he's got. Hey, I'm sure he's got video.
Go check.
He's always got video.
Go check out Etsy. Go check the Etsy page out. It's Motor Cop one word Chronicles. And it should pull it up on Etsy. I got some T-shirts on there, and we got some more stuff coming. And I did price everything is like. They got this T-shirt. Well, you can't see it. I'm not on camera.
We're not doing it for
the T-shirt. The T-shirt I've had on all night. You're not gonna buy a T-shirt anywhere else online that cheap. I think it's with shipping. It comes to like $17. So if you're gonna find a shirt under $20 on there with shipping, you let me know. I'm not doing it to make money, just trying to get the name out there. So everybody be safe. Watch your back, watch your partner's back. And remember to smile, because the Iceman could always be behind you.